All right, we've got one missing 3-tab shingle here. We're gonna do a quick uncut, unedited video for you guys, the DIYers, the homeowners, and how to do this. We're gonna talk briefly about this. The actual repair itself will take minutes, less than 5 minutes, even with the commentary, intro, and all this video. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Brian with Grand Roofing. I appreciate you watching. I do this to help you guys. If you could do this to help me, we're gonna get into some of the basic tools and just do it. So let's get the GoPro on and go. The whole point of these videos is to give the confidence and video footage of how to do this, because a lot of people think it's so hard to do, and really it's not. We're going to talk about why this possibly blew off, things like that. First, some of the simple things you're going to need. Obviously, the shingle to repair it, a flat bar to split the seal strips and pop the nails out, a hammer or hatchet to put them in, a sealer to seal it down, and knives to cut the shingles if needed. Other than that, it's pretty simple. So one of the things I noticed right off the bat, these nails are not where they're supposed to be, and they're shiny like a hand nail, not a pneumatic. I think this was blown loose. They face nailed it, which you can see with the hole here. It was face nailed to pin it down. If you're gonna face nail, don't do it here. Face nail in this area here, like that. Water comes in these and get into this over time. If it's in a pinch, fine. This looks like it blew out. As far as the original install, it looks like it was stapled, and it's stapled entirely too high. Those staples should be down here in this area. All right, so to do this repair, originally I thought it was going to be 1 tab. We're actually going to do 3 tabs, these 2 as well. So we're going to start by popping this free, because the headlap is pinned down of this tab we got to fix. Because there's a nice sloppy penetrated hole right here and right here where water's going to come in. We're not going to leave the hole there. Just to show you what I'm talking about. There's that hole right there, same on this one. When the new tab is in, water's going to come in this and get into that right there. So we're going to replace these 2 because it's not going to be any harder to do. And the clock starts now. Get in here, pop that free. Get in here, pop these seal strips free. Start by getting this. Actually, it's so high it won't even be an issue. Won't be an issue at all. Get this nail out. Get that staple pulled out. Staple's far enough left. We're just going to use the hook blade and start cutting the shingle headlap under here. Careful not to cut this. You can pick up slightly. Tip I have is you can put a flat bar under it, and you can run down the flat bar and not cut your shingle. Then use this notch where the shingle's cut, wedge it in there, and then just bump it up. So right here like this, get up here, just finish cutting that off. That way you don't have to get into this. There it is. That's it. You can see the dirty water trail that comes in around those keyways. Looks like there's never even any paper on this, so shame on whoever did this. They stapled it too high. They didn't put any vapor barrier down anywhere. Yeah, it's not good. All right, so, and actually we do need to get that, no, that staple's pretty high. Cut this over, that's high, bring this over. Right here, same thing here. Now that's loose enough I can get in there and cut, lift up a little bit so you're not cutting your shingle under it. Pull that out. Same here on this one. Get that staple, it's right in the way where I need to cut. Flat bar up under there. That flat bar trick's really good. It won't cut your shingle underneath. On a hot summer day, it's really easy to cut. You won't know you've done it until you have a leak. Yeah. Quality, whoever did this did not do good. All right, so putting it back in, again, you can use the AJC mag hatchet with the magnet in it. It's not necessary if you're doing a one-off and your homeowner don't need to invest. These are about $70, $80 before you buy them from. We're gonna redrive nails in to neither work near where we're working, where the nails should have originally been, or the staples. If you're gonna start a business, don't ever get staples. They suck. Don't get a staple gun. Get a regular air nailer, or do it the old-fashioned way. Make sure your staples are driven down, you didn't miss anything. Now, it's a 2-tab, 1-tab. I was originally gonna cut 1 tab off of this, which is fine, you can do that. 2-tab was gonna work perfect right here. So it's just a matter of shoving the 2-tab in, line it up, flush with the bottoms, gaps even on the sides. Nail this off. Why I like the magnet embedded in here is it can hold the nail while you just get it started, while your other hand is holding the shingle up out of the way. When your nail's in the right area near the seal strip, when this seals down on a new shingle, it's going to be pinned down right where that seal strip is. Also, it's going to catch the headlap of the shingle under it. There's this side here. Use your other tab. where it goes, line it up, corners, space it evenly, drive it off. And the one above it. You're basically done at this point. Got one more thing, last but definitely not least. These eventually will seal because you have a new strip. This will not seal, and these will not seal. Well, this won't, that will, this won't, this won't. These corners will. Basically where the new seal strip is, it'll heat up and seal down. You don't want to leave it like this or it will blow loose, especially in the wind we've got today. So just a couple little dabs, about 3 dabs on the corners and where a nail is. Corner, nail, corner, corner, nail, corner. This is probably fine because it's going to seal down here later today. Doesn't take much. That's it. Press it down gently into it. Just want to press it down, that way it's sitting where it's going to cure. And that's it. The color is slightly off. Told the homeowner is going to get something close to, but 3-tab shingles are pretty much now discontinued in our area. I went to several places this morning trying to find it. By the way, we're at 6 minutes 19 seconds, so I think within that 5 minute, because I know the intro is more than a minute and a half. Lowe's, Menards, Home Depots, resale sales, at least the places in my general area, no longer stock 3-tab. They're pretty much going to be phased out, so it's hard to find. If you got some, save some. I even had a guy call the shop earlier this year, be like, hey, do you have any shingles? I'm like, yeah, 3-tab? Well, I can't find any anywhere. Can I get a few? Try to do some things like that. They're so unappreciative. So if you appreciate the video, you know what to do. Until next time, be safe. We'll see you in the next video.